to something completely different. Kristen Bell is outing her husband, Dax Shepard, for watching football on his phone while at the Golden Globes, guys. She shared this video on her Instagram with the caption, #priorities. The couple were at the ceremony because Kristen was nominated for her leading role in Nobody Wants This. So, is this hilarious or disrespectful?
I don't think you guys really understand what was going on here.
Okay, no, break it down for us, Jamar.
This was and I'm not a Detroit Lions fan, but this was the Detroit Lions' first NFC North title since 1993. This is one of the biggest sports events in that city's history. They've stung for a very long time. And they don't stink right now. I don't know if he could have been doing anything else but watching the Detroit Lions, especially against the Vikings that day. That's it.
That's the answer. That is the answer.
It kind of is the answer. It was a very big game.
It goes beyond just this game, because I know we've all been to weddings, we've been to special occasions, we've been to christenings, and there's some husband with his phone like this thinking that he's hiding and he's watching the game. And what it reminds me of whenever I see, and it's usually the men who are watching sports who I see doing this, it reminds me of the way that parents have to give their toddlers a phone to keep them quiet.
I like where she went with that.
Reminds me of that. I'm like,
this is
how you keep your giant baby quiet. You go, here's the game now. You just sit in front there, and so mommy can have a good time. It reminds me of that.
Dax should have put in an ear pod. That's what he should have put in an AirPod and maybe just listened. Yeah. To the broadcast.
Listen, I know I love this couple. They're hilarious, but she was also maybe being inappropriate by recording him and having her phone out too during an acceptance speech or whatever. But putting Kristen aside for a second, my husband, I say this, I love my husband so much, so don't get mad at me. We were getting ready to get married, and if you get married in the Catholic Church, you have to go do the marriage prep classes, and we did them at the Archdiocese of Toronto. And so there was guys and girls, and it was the very last Sunday of our marriage prep classes. So it's exam day, okay? You actually do an exam, a compatibility exam, if you want to know. So we're getting ready for this exam, and we're all talking, and all the women were like, where are all the guys? Euro Cup 2008.
100%.
Euro Cup 2008. Pretty sure it was Italy playing somewhere. And we look over, and all the guys, because back then we weren't streaming, it was a long time ago, kids, they had a radio.
Yep.
Radio!
Yep.
And they were listening. They were listening to the Euro Cup game.
So this is how you know every couple is different, because I would much rather Jason go on a platonic vacation with his friend than watch a sporting game during marriage sex.
Come on, Cynthia.
Can we get to a place?
Everybody's different.
Can we get to a place where the things that mean a lot to men actually matter, and they're not
like female friendships,
or maybe like sports, and they're not casted as childlike.
I know, but
they're just things that really mean a lot to us.
Okay, but there are highlights of these games.
No, the highlight is not enough. You gotta watch it live.
The highlight's plenty good. I watch sports. The highlight's plenty good, because you don't need to sit through the whole 2.5, sometimes 3 hours. You can just give me the best parts of it.
Man, you gotta be there.
Curious. It's the most important moment of your life. You're about to receive an award, and your wife is sitting there and she's watching, I don't know, The Real Housewives of. I'm trying to find something like.
Yeah, no, The Real Housewives is important.
It's the last episode.
It's a reunion show.
Beyonce's
the Oscars.
There you go. Beyonce's halftime show or whatever.
You're gonna be upset.
I might feel some way, but I'm told that I have to understand how a woman feels all the time. I have to empathize. With your feelings. There isn't a birthday.
Wow.
There isn't a birthday, wedding, or funeral that'll keep me away from my team.
Okay. Well, we're going to leave that right there. Well played, Jamar. Well played.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.